Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a topic that's absolutely fundamental for any commercial carrier in Alberta, your vehicle maintenance program. And let's be clear, this isn't just about rules and regulations. It's about safety, it's about efficiency, and it's about protecting your entire business from the tires up.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to start with the real cost of letting things slide. Then, we'll get into building your own maintenance master plan. After that, we'll break down the 3 crucial safety checks, learn how to master the all-important paper trail, and finally, wrap up with the big payoff, safety and savings.
So, why do we need to talk about this? Well, because the stakes are incredibly high, far beyond just a simple fine. Really getting a handle on that is the first, and honestly, the most important step to building a maintenance program that's truly rock solid.
This right here is a chilling reminder of what can happen. This quote comes from an investigation into a tragic accident where a pedestrian was killed. And you know what they found? Not one single glaring problem. Instead, it was a cascade of smaller maintenance issues that, when combined, led to a total catastrophe.
And that's the bottom line, isn't it? This is all about preventing the absolute worst-case scenario. You've got to think of your maintenance program as a life-saving system, because that's exactly what it is. It protects your drivers, your business, and every single person sharing the road with your vehicles.
Okay, so how do we stop those issues from ever piling up? It all starts with your master plan. We're talking about a formal, written program that takes all the guesswork out of maintenance and makes sure nothing ever falls through the cracks.
This isn't just a good idea, it's actually mandated by the National Safety Code. And here's a detail you can't miss. This applies to every single vehicle that operates under your safety fitness certificate. It doesn't matter if you own it, rent it, or lease it. If that vehicle is working for you, it has to be on the plan. Period.
Now, building your plan is actually pretty logical. You start with what the vehicle manufacturer recommends. That's your baseline. But here's the pro tip. Don't just copy and paste it. You need to adapt it. Think about your specific operations. Are you hauling heavy loads? Driving in extreme weather? All of that matters. That customized schedule is what's going to make your plan truly effective.
And this really shows you the reward for all that planning. Being proactive means you catch the small stuff before it turns into a massive wallet-draining repair. It keeps your vehicles on the road, making you money, not sitting in a repair shop or, even worse, sidelined by an inspector.
So what does this program actually look like on a day-to-day basis? Well, it's really built on a foundation of 3 different kinds of inspections. You can think of them as 3 layers of a safety shield protecting your entire operation.
This table breaks it all down perfectly. You've got the daily check done by the driver, then you have the regular maintenance that you schedule, and finally, there's the mandatory government inspection, the CVIP, or Commercial Vehicle Inspection Program. They all work together. You can't just do one and skip the others.
And this is exactly why that daily trip inspection is so critical. It empowers your driver to be the first line of defense. I mean, a bad wiper blade might seem like a small thing, right? But if it fails during a sudden downpour, it instantly becomes a massive safety hazard. No defect is too small to report.
Okay, so doing the work is one thing, but you also have to be able to prove you did it. Let's talk about the records, because you have to remember, in the eyes of an auditor or an officer, if it isn't written down, it simply didn't happen. So, picture this. A peace officer pulls one of your vehicles over and asks to see the daily trip inspection report. Are you confident that your report has every single piece of information the law requires? Let's make sure.
Here you go. These are the 8 things that are absolutely non-negotiable. They have to be on that report. It's not just about listing problems, it's about capturing the entire story. The vehicle ID, the mileage, the location, and of course, those crucial signatures that prove who did the inspection and that there's accountability.
Here is a number that every single carrier needs to have burned into their memory. 6 months. For a standard daily trip report, one with no defects found, you are legally required to keep that report on file for a minimum of 6 months.
And this is where a lot of carriers get into trouble. It lays out the whole timeline. The most common mistake is treating all records the same. But look at that huge difference. If a report has maintenance work noted on it, or for general vehicle files, the retention time skyrockets to the current year plus 4 additional years. Mastering these dates is absolutely key to being audit-proof.
All right, let's bring it all together. When you really commit to a thorough maintenance program and you get your record-keeping dialed in, the rewards aren't just theoretical. They're real and they're significant.
You can see it right here. The benefits are crystal clear. You get enhanced safety for everybody on the road, you guarantee that you're always legally compliant, and you see actual tangible cost savings from preventative care and keeping your trucks moving. It really is a win-win-win.
At the end of the day, this all comes down to being a professional and taking your responsibilities seriously. A strong maintenance program is the hallmark of a well-run professional operation. It shows you care about your people, your business, and the public you share the road with.
And I'll leave you with this last thing to think about. The next time a driver or a technician signs an inspection report, remember, it's so much more than just ink on paper. It's a declaration. It's a personal promise that this vehicle is safe to be out there. Thank you for joining us.